No,
then
no.
fuck
And that's,
it with that bitch being in office, bro. Like
yeah,
seriously, we wouldn't even made it this far, dude. Somebody would have fucking bombed us, invaded us, or some shit. You know, like
probably.
for real.
I would agree. Like, that's why I always wonder when I do talk to, my leftist friends, which I've been talking to a lot over the last week, and it's always a pretty valid argument. I'm like, why did they give us Kamala? Like, what was that supposed to do? It was like a for sure win for Trump. There's no way in hell that they could have possibly thought she had
They
any chance
really
of winning.
thought that they went wrong with Hillary by putting a white woman in there, and they were like, black woman, got it, got it.
But see, like, and that's where I think the true racism in lies, because it's like they just said black woman. And it's like, well, you didn't think about the merit of her character. How many other black women in America could do a better job than Kamala? Plenty.
Yeah,
Thousands.
Like, yes, that
man,
there's
I'd have
plenty
voted
of
for
other
Candace
options.
Owens, bro.
Well, yeah, but obviously they wouldn't have picked her as Democrat leader. But still,
Yeah,
there's
but I'm just
plenty
saying, like,
of,
and she's far more intelligent. You know what I'm saying?
well,
And well
sure,
spoken, and
but there's far more intelligent black women that are more Democrat leaning and on the left they could have picked as well. You know what I'm saying? All they saw was black woman and roll with it.
and she's
It's
right there next
identity
to Biden.
politics by that point, dude.
And that's what I mean. It
And that's
shouldn't be
all it
about
is.
identity politics. And even if it is, you should maybe also pick somebody with some merit at the same time if that's what you're really going for.
She was a DEI hire. Can you imagine her trying to handle fucking Putin right now, bro?
Yeah,
Or
It
even
wouldn't have happened.
fucking
It wouldn't have happened. Putin
No,
would have
bro.
never sat down with her, bro.
I don't think with her we would have stood much of a chance. And that's my basic point is like I'm surprised, color, woman, male, female, black, white aside, I'm just surprised they didn't put a stronger candidate in front of Trump because it kind of left the nation with no choice. It really did. Many Democrats that I talked to didn't vote. They just didn't. Like normal voting Democrats just were like, well, I can't vote for her, but I definitely can't vote for Trump. So I'm just not going to vote.
See, I want to know who got to him. That's what I don't. That should be the question.
But who got to Trump?
Yep.
To do all the wannabes that he's been doing lately.
No, absolutely, dude. Because if he's trying to come to peace talks with Ukraine and Russia, then Israel and Palestine, right? And now everything's a 180, and now we're selling missiles to Ukraine. The Netanyahu is supposedly giving them missiles to go fire off it, going in deeper that's into Russia.
Yeah, it's probably Netanyahu, dude. Like everything leads to Israel.
Well,
yeah, a lot does.
Yeah, I suppose it does. I mean, you follow the money, that's where you're going to get your answers at, for sure.
I mean, like we've always backed Israel, dude. If anybody ever says anything bad about Israel, dude, America gets all like, "Oh, you fucking with the church's money." That's no, we need, and we just immediately go run to their fucking aid, dude. It doesn't matter if they're in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? If they're over there bombing other fucking people, if they're using that gas to fucking kill people, it's like, it's okay. It's Israel. It's what they're doing, what they got to do. But then another country does the same damn thing, dude. They're like, oh no, they're terrorists, and they're doing genocide. They're doing this and they're doing that.
It's like, honestly, because like when that shit first started happening, like October, I believe it was October 7th, right?
Yes.
When they, when that happened, I was all for it. Walk in there, do what you gotta do, man. But as it drug on and kept longing out, it got old, and then it got kick-started again, and then I started maybe listening to a couple different arguments from the other side of the aisle and actually sat down and had a conversation with them.